Check 1, 2. Good evening, Thunder fans, and welcome to the Eastern Final of the Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League. Tonight, we gather in Akwesasne territory, which is only a small part of the Mohawk Nation and the Kahnawake Confederacy. The Confederacy built on people whose history, strength, and spirit run deep in this land. And to our Akwesasne people, for the creator's name is more than sport to us.
I don't have no good data here.
What about this?
What are you looking at? His 5G data. He's using his own.
Through generations.
Your 5G data's on? Is it an American phone?
No, he's using his 5G data. I'm connected to the arena Wi-Fi like usual. It just went out.
Can you use data or no?
I can't use data.
No? Why not?
Because my data's special.
No, mine's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Show me what you got.
I got 5G.
Competing in the Ontario Junior B
You want to use this?
Championship. We are here to compete. We will play with heart.
Not enough time to redo everything. We're going to have to do it next period.
But they'll be able to hear?
They can hear and watch. It's just grainy and not the best quality right now.
I see.
Continue our traditions.
See, it's this board right there.
For centuries. So
how long? You can't just hook up to mine?
Not quick. Not like quick. If you want, you can try it though. Put it on your hotspot.
Remember not for the score, but for the spirit in which it was played. Island ball. Let's have a great game. Let's go Thunder! Let's go Thunder! Let's go Thunder!
He was having trouble earlier, now we are.
Eastern Championship between the visiting Kahnawake Hunters and Akwesasne Thunder.
I'm not seeing anything.
No.
The referees for tonight's game are Ian Garrison and Davey Howlett.
What would it be called? I'm not seeing like Dennis's phone or nothing like that. We'll see him. No, oh. Right now we're live though, Dennis.
Are we?
Yep.
Well, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the Eastern Ontario Finals in the Ontario Junior B Lacrosse. The Final Four is set. Conference finals starting tonight in Ontario Junior B Lacrosse. The East features the Akwesasne Thunder against the Kahnawake Hunters, while the West sees the Guelph Eagles taking on the St. Catharines Junior B Athletics. Akwesasne is a combined 26-0 over the course of the regular season, and the playoffs this year including sweeps of the Nepean and the Ironheads. Violetta Barrero leads the Thunder in playoff scoring with 30 points. Akwesasne also features the best postseason power play that is connected on 42% of its man advantage chances. Kahnawake is 6-3 in the playoffs and have scored the most goals at 104, led by Owen Rice's playoff best 23 goals and 33 assists and 56 points. The Hunters are also the most penalized team, serving 104 minutes in a sin bin. Here's a look at the best of 5 East final schedule tonight here at the arena. Sunday, July 9th at 7 p.m. at the Kahnawake Sports Complex. Tuesday, July 21st, 8 p.m. here at the Enola Go Arena. Game 4, Friday, July 24th at 8 p.m. at the Kahnawake Sports Club Complex, if necessary. Game 5, Sunday, July 26th at 8 p.m. at the Enola Go Arena, if necessary. Out in the West, Guelph was also a perfect 6-0 during the 2026 playoffs, following seasons of Point Edward and Orangeville. The Regals is led by their top-notch defense, led by goaltender Dane Dickinson, and his postseason best for netminders, 5.58 goals against, and an average of 8.83 save percentage. St. Catharines shocked many in the lacrosse world by knocking off the Six Nations Rebels in 4 games, including 3 straight victories after the first loss in the ILA on Brantford and Six Nations. The Athletics feature 3 of the top 5 playoff leading scorers, Lucas Williams, Jack Parker, and Dawson Battersby.
It looks good. It sounds and looks good.
Okay, hey, we're back on the air. We're not looking at Kahnawake, their top 5 goal scorers. Owen Rice, as mentioned earlier. Akwesasne is Rice at 21 and 20. Brett Bucktooth at 8 and 11. Lagawida Elijah 8 and 6. Nate Dockstader, who is not dressed for this series, he will be out indefinitely with a broken ankle. He came in at 7 and 13. Jacoby Sanders comes up with 9 and 5. Teohate Albany was 7 and 3. Looking at the Thunder, Barrero 6 and 10. Sunday, Trayson Sunday 6 and 15. Dagaluya Daga Thompson 6 and 14. Alex Salami 4 and 8. Bladenham Thompson 6 and 9. Off the face-off. As they square off with the ball will go into the zone for the Kahnawake Hunters. They'll control it back there, but the Thunder are they loosen the ball, picked up there by the Jensen White. Ball was taken away from them by the Thunder, but they miscontrolled. They didn't control it. And coming back out would be Kahnawake. Down into the zone they go on the far side. Pass it to Bucktooth Jr. Bucktooth Jr. passes back on top. Here's a long shot by Rice. Oh, he's checked from behind. Good check there by Luke Lazor. Taking away that threat. And the Thunder run back. Karsten Mitchell with it. Karsten Mitchell looking to pass it off. He does. Passes over to River Porter. Porter behind the net to Fawthrop. Fawthrop passes back out. Barrero with it. Barrero looks a shot on goal and it hit a stick. Goes into the corner. Picked up by Barrero. 30-second shot clock. Refresh for the Thunder. Glad you could join us, ladies and gentlemen. We got a little bit of a late start. Fawthrop moves in, shoots. Hit a big save there by Casey Lahat. Picking it up is Sideer. Sideer now headmans the ball up on the far side. Headman up to Sandin. Sandin now drops the ball off to Rice. Sugo Rice with it. Passes down low, missing his partner there in the play in the corner. That was Rice with it. Now coming back the other way is the Thunder. It is going to be a slashing penalty or a roughing penalty coming up to the Thunder.
Thunder
Going up to Carter King.
Carter King. 2 minutes for roughing it. 1 minute.
Bladen Hops, Thompson, and McKinney up on top defensively. Luke Lazar on the back end along with Star Blanket. Power play unit. Sugo Rice with it to Owen Rice. Back to Owen Rice on the high side. Back to the top of the key. Check that. That's not Sugo Rice. We got some new players out on the floor. That's Jacoby Sandin playing the top of the key, but the Thunder pick up the loose ball. They got to bring it out of their own zone, and they do. Star Blanket with it. Hustling, gets to center court area. Cross over the line. Whoa, down right down Broadway. Shoots. Oh, and a big save there by goaltender Lahash. As Star Blanket walked right down Broadway and checking in the corner. Thunder trying to pick up the loose ball, and they do. Picked up there by Bladen Hobbs Thompson. Coming off the bench trying to check him. On the far side. Hobbs Thompson shoots, he scores! A short-handed goal by Bladen Hobbs Thompson gives Akwesasne a 1-0 lead. Short-handed marker. Coming at 2:16 of period 1. Off the face-off. Brown loses it to Jameson. Here's a call.
Short-handed by number 13, Boyd Thompson.
Owen Rice will now play the top of the key. Sugo Rice not out there.
2 minutes, 16.
Comes back out to Sendin. Back to Rice. Winding up. Makes a shot. He scores! Rice with a power play marker. That comes just 26 seconds after the Thunder made it. Here's the call. Picked up there to Hops Thompson running in. Hops Thompson shoots. Scores! Hops Thompson with his second goal of the game. Early here at the Kahnawake Arena. We've had 3 goals in less than 45 seconds. Face-off circle. Brown wins the draw. Who's going to get the loose ball? The Thunder fighting for it. Star Blanket picks it up.
Thunder goal was scored and assisted by number 13, Thompson.
Tyson Sunday with a down low. Quick stick coming in. There's a shot on goal. And a good save there by Lahash. As coming in from the crease was River Porter. The Thunder setting it up, down into the corner. Barrero with it, comes running, that's Porter with it. Porter passes down off the pick. Here's the pick, oh, and Sunday just missed that as he came in off the far side and he had an open lane. Now coming back is Bucktooth Jr. on the far side, half wall. Bucktooth Jr. being watched there by the defense of the Thunder. Kahnawake moving the ball around. Owen Rice, the deadliest shot on the team, lets a shot go. Sidearm that one wide. He's going to come back out. Do they keep it in? Yes, they do. The Thunder there checking. There's Carter King on it. Here's Rice, an overhand shot. Scores! Check that. That's not Rice that scored. Off to a rousing stop here. Start, rather. That goal coming at 3:55. Face-off. Jameson against Brown. The ball is loose. Picked up by Kahnawake. Still loose. Picking it up is Kahnawake, trying to get it up there, but there's Hops Thompson. Throws it back in the zone, and the Thunder will pick it up. Fresh 30 seconds on it. Ball comes out to Hops Thompson. He'll headman it up on the far side to Barrero. Barrero with it. Here's the goal.
Number 14, all right, 2 outs. Assist to number 6, 28 Elijah, and number 21, Jacob Sandin.
Sandin and Elijah get assists on the goal. Coming back the other way. Kahnawake coming in down low. They push to the side. Ball is loose. Picked up again. Here's a cutter coming through. Shot, hit a stick, and it goes wide. Kahnawake with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Rice, first time we've seen him out there tonight. Rice with it. Sungo Rice trying to get around the check. He does. Trying to get a shot on net. He does. Cross-handed. And the ball went wide. And it goes all the way down into the zone. It'll be Akwesasne ball. Picked up there by Porter. Porter being watched there by Daibo on defense. It goes down low. Fothrop with it. Fothrop looking for someone to pass her. Dupuis Daibo rather. Here's Barrero moving in, shoots, and there's a shot down low. Goaltender Lahash makes the save. Kahnawake throws the ball away, but picking up kind of the bench, Bucktooth Jr. trying to work his way in, but Landon Dupuis David pushed him off to the side. Picked up there by Elijah. Now it's back to Bucktooth Jr. Backhand shot, pass inside, they score! Kahnawake takes a 1-goal lead. With that goal, nice backhand pass by Bucktooth Jr. 5:33 the time of that goal. We'll wait for the call. Off the faceoff. Brown. One against Van Dummelen. So check that. And some Thunder come away with the ball.
Assist to number 6, Brett Bucktooth. And number 6, 1A, Elijah.
Thunder into the zone. Barrero passes down to Sunday. Sunday looking for someone to pass back to. He does to Porter. A lot of movement out there. A lot of pick and rolls. There's a shot on net coming off the stick of Delarmy. There's another shot. Far side. Porter let it go. Fresh 30, but Kahnawake scoops up the ball. Picked up there by Jensen White. An Akwesasne product playing for the Hunters. Owen Rice with it now. Rice being watched there by the defense of the Thunder. Sungo Rice has it, winds up, lets overhand shot go. Saved by Delarmy. And chipping it up behind him is the defense. They pass it back out. Thompson with it. Pass it on the far side to Fawthrop along the half wall. Fawthrop now passes back out to Sunday. Sunday passes into the corner. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Intercepted there. Good play by Teona here with intercepting that pass. Passes back to Bucktooth Jr. Spins away from the check of Dupuis David. Bucktooth Jr. now passes off. Back to Suggo Rice. Rice back to Bucktooth Jr. Bucktooth Jr. trying to work his way in there. Being checked on the play. Here's a long shot. And goaltender Delarmy makes a save on that. Here's a long lead pass. And it failed to click off the glass. Picked up there by the Thunder, but they lost control of it. Picking it up is Diable. Sendon passes out to Elijah. Elijah back to Sendon. Sendon winds up, lets a shot go. He actually was trying to pass behind the net to Albany, but that went a little bit too high. Thunder will gain control. Talking to Coach Lewis Mitchell before the game, he says they got to be consistent and they got to play good defense. It's going to be a tight game, a tight series. Sunday moves off the check, shoots, he scores! Sunday makes it 3-3. That goal coming at the 7:41 mark. As he peels off the check. Van Dummelen messed up on the faceoff, so the Thunder will get the ball. Guerrero gets an assist on it. There's a fake shot. Comes out of the stick of Fawthrop. He lost control of it. And coming down is Diable. Diable just knocked him over with one arm. Tyler Diable. Pass in front, they score! Well, high hit Stapey makes it 4-3. On a nice play by Diable. That coming at 8:03. The goals are coming fast and furious.
Kahnawake goal was scored by number 15, Stacy.
So they're going to Dummelen in the face-off. He wins it. Ball comes loose. But picking it up is they'll slow it down to Diable. Passes down into the corner. The Hunters with a lead now. They've had 2 one-goal leads in this game. And falling down on the play. That should have been a trip by one of the Thunder players. But he got through it. Here's a shot on goal. They tried to go low. And that just bounced off the glass. 8 seconds on the shot clock. There's a shot picked up there by the Thunder. And they come out to River Porter on the right-hand side. Out comes Barrero. Landon Dupuis David out there. Thunder are without Marcus Thundercloud. Fell ill over the weekend. There's a shot on goal, but it hit a stick. There's another shot. Comes back out to Fawthrop. He missed a wide open net. The Thunder will hustle back. And they come out of the defensive zone, and the Hunters will set up shop in the Akwesasne zone. 10:58 remaining. 4-3 the score. Shots on goal favor the Thunder 9-6, but they're down by 1 on the scoreboard. Here's a shot in close, saved by goaltender Delarmy. And the Thunder come back the other way. Here's a long lead pass to Karsten Mitchell, and he had it go out of his reach, or he was in all alone. Bucktooth Jr. He of the Syracuse Orangemen field lacrosse team in Division I. Big body out there, passes off. Here to Albany. Albany passes down low to Rice. On the far side to Suggo Rice. Suggo Rice lets a shot go. Off the glass, picked up by Owen Rice. He shoots low, and goaltender Delarmy stopped that. Ball reverts back to Kahnawake. Owen Rice will have it with a full 30. Passes back out. Kahnawake just content to move the ball around. Elijah with it, passes off. There's a shot by Bucktooth Jr., but he took a good cross check. But I believe that's Schoenecker out there. Kahnawake with the wooden stick, laying some lumber out there. Here's a pass coming in from Tuax. Didn't go anywhere. Now there's another shot on goal. They score! Kahnawake takes a 2-goal lead. Coming at 10-11. Van Dummelen and Brown in the face-off circle. Brown wins it.
Kahnawake's goal was scored by number 16, Brett Bucktooth.
Brett Bucktooth picks up the goal.
Number 22, Sugar Rice. And number 14,
There's a long shot on net.
Time 10 minutes, 11 seconds.
Picked up by Kahnawake. And the Thunder seem to be a little bit out of sorts. Coming off the bench now. Kahnawake coming down. They peel off to the corner. Pushed out of there by big Luke Lazor. Back out to Owen Rice at the top. Down low. Passing over to Albany. Albany tries to get a shot off. Or tried to pass it. Now it's back to Rice at the top of the key. Does a few steps. He moves off the pick. Rice with a long shot going low. The goaltender Delarmy stopped that. The Thunder now down by 2, picked up by Tristan Sunday. Kahnawake showing their worth as they're missing a couple of good players. Dockstader's out with an injury. He's out for the rest of the season. And there's another cross pass almost picked off there once again by the Kahnawake Hunters, picked up by Sunday. Sunday comes out, goes far side, had the goaltender moving the other way. But that's twice that the Thunder have almost once they got intercepted crossing that way. And Doug Thompson almost got his intercepted again. Back on the offense comes the Hunters. Here's a pass coming over to Elijah. He can't control it. Picked up there. Now Sugar Rice has it. Sugar Rice from out front. Walks around the check. Sugar Rice in close. Goes low. He scores. K-Town has scored 3 straight goals. I wonder if Llewellyn Mitchell is going to call a timeout. It seems they've got the number of goaltender Delarmy. They scored 3 of 6 goals low in the 5-hole.
Kahnawake's goal.
Here's the call.
Number 22, Sugar Rice. Assist, number 6, Louis Elijah. And number 14, Aaron Tuax.
Well, Laguna Elijah gets an assist and so does Tuax. 12:45 the time of the 11:45 the time of the goal. Here's a shot on goal. Delarmy makes the save. He looks a little bit bewildered. Down 6-3. Now the Thunder must score to try to cut this lead. They're down 6-3. Picked up there by Porter. Porter out to Thompson. Thompson in a very good defense by the Hunters tonight. Coming down low, here's Barrero with a shot that went off the back of the glass. Picked up there by big Highland Diable. Here run down on the right-hand side. Diable being watched and being chased. And he's checked into the corner, but he passes off and he'll change up on the fly to go to the bench. Picked up there by Elijah. Elijah passes on the far side to Bucktooth Jr. Bucktooth Jr. slides by, lets a shot go. Far side on goaltender Delarmy, missed the mark. 5 seconds on the shot clock. There's a long shot saved by goaltender Delarmy. A fresh 30 for Kahnawake as Elijah let that shot go. Picked up by Albany. Albany back to Elijah. Elijah looking down low. He comes off the pick. He decides not to take the shot. Passes on the far side. Now Bucktooth Jr. lets a sidearm shot go. And goaltender Delarmy stopped that. They look to see firing in the 5-hole. They seem to be looking at that 5-hole on Delarmy. 3 of 6 goals have gone that way. The Thunder have to pick up their offense. They haven't really got any in-close shots. Here's Sunday with a shot that went off a stick. Goes into the corner, picked up there by Thompson. He's big checked on the play by Diable. Back to Thompson in front. Oh, he tried to fly across the crease and a good pad save by Lahatch. Should have been another 30 seconds on the shot clock. Now there's going to be a stoppage in play. is down on the floor is Lohahe Stacy.
Fans, don't forget to get your 50/50 tickets. They're on sale in the lobby. Tonight's winner.
Trainer comes out. Well, what I'll tell you, this is a shock for the Thunder faithful, watching their team down by 3 goals to the Kahnawake Hunters in Game 1 of the East Final. Delarme looks a little bit, has a little bit of the jitters in the net. 3 of the 6 goals have gone 5-hole. .6:01 left in period number 1. Scoreboard and shots on goal favoring the Hunters. 6-3 in the goal scoreboard, 13-11 in the shots. Suggo Rice with it. He with the 2 bad knees being checked out there. Spins off the check by Karsten Mitchell. Passes the far near side to Rice. Rice trying to find his way in there. Tries to go low once again. I think that's going to be the spot where they're going to want to go. They go low on goaltender Delarme. 8 seconds on the shot clock and counting. Picked up there by the Thunder. They'll have a fresh 30. Coming out and they get checked from behind. The ball carrier got checked from behind and now Kahnawake will take control of the ball. 5:23 remaining. The Thunder are going to have to regroup in period number intermission, in the period between 1 and 2 periods. Coming down close, there's a shot on goal, saved. And getting in close was Elijah. Now Porter has it along the half wall, slides down into the corner, passes to Frother. Frother back out to Barrero. Barrero winds up, shoots. There's a save. No 30-second clock. Went off one of the players. Barrero does a spin around, does another shot. And the Thunder seem to be shooting from all over and not passing the ball to let things warm, to let things set up. .435 remaining. Kahnawake in control of this game ever since they got that 3rd goal. Bucktooth Jr. on the far side. Carter King watching him. Carter King intercepted it, or tipped it with his bats, and then ball falls down on the floor, picked up by the Thunder, picked up there by Brown. Brown with it. Passes over to Thompson. Thompson being watched there by the speedy Norton. Thompson being watched by Norton. Passes straight down the middle to Alex Delarme, but he had that go off his stick as he was stick checked on him by the defense. Good play. Now Barrero with it, trying to go one-on-one. Passing it close. There's a shot on goal. Frother was in all alone, and he missed the net. Coming back out, McKinney on the defense on the far side. And the near side is going to be Murphy. Murphy with the wooden stick, cross-checking, letting Tuax know he's there. Ball is loose, picked up by Tuax. Tuax with 10 seconds remaining. Passes to Albany, now comes back out to Owen Rice, long shot. Oh, and a big save there by goaltender Delarme. And it was back into the crease by McKinney. So it goes back out to Albany. Albany with a fresh 30 for Kahnawake. 3:22 remaining, 6-3 to score. Kahnawake with the pressure now. They've taken it to the Thunder here early in this first period. And the ball goes into the mix. It'll be a fresh 30 for Kahnawake. Albany now, he'll change up. He'll give the ball to Owen Rice, the #1 lacrosse player in the Ontario Junior B playoffs, scoring-wise. Bucktooth Jr. overhand shot, and he just went over the top of the stick side of goaltender Delarme. Oh, and there's an interference by Bucktooth Jr. And then we'll have the Thunder with the ball. Coming down is going to be Porter. Porter pulls up as he's being watched there defensively by Elijah. Or checked at. Being watched there by White. Now the Thunder's Tyson Sunday being watched there closely. Picked up there by Barrero. Barrero moving in. Has 2 guys on him. Wow, this Kahnawake defense is tough. Far shot on goal by Thompson. On goaltender Lahasha, missed the net. Here's Sunday. He's checked from behind. Defense for Kahnawake really, really tough for the Thunder to get through. Sunday with a fresh 30. Picked up by Delarmy lets a shot go, picked up there by Sideer. Sideer checked into the boards, but he gets it off. Comes up to 4-2. Elijah. Elijah on the far side, hands off the ball. They've got some new faces here. Elijah, back to Elijah now. Or rather, Elijah with it down low. Goes into the corner, picked up there by the Thunder. The Thunder will have the ball. They got to break out. But what their defense for Kahnawake is doing is they're really picking up that person coming out of the box on the offensive zone. Thunder got to crack this defense. Delarmy with it. Goes to the far side. Delarmy being watched by Jensen White. White trying to cross-check him on it. And Delarmy tries to go in on top over top of the goaltender, but he made the save. Now comes back out, long shot, and there's a save made by Lahash. The rebound comes all the way out to Diable. Udundes Diable hands it off to Owen Rice. Owen Rice down to Sugar Rice. Sugar Rice moves in a low shot and a save there by goaltender Delarmy. Akwesasne Rice has a couple goals tonight. Last minute to play, the Thunder have not scored in a long time. They've been held off the score sheet for almost 15 minutes. Here's a shot, quick stick. Oh, and it hit the goalpost. Now coming back the other way, it's a breakaway for Norton, but there's going to be the interference call on the back end by Lohahe Stacy. Ill-advised time for that. 36 seconds remaining. Now Barrero with it. Over to Sunday. They've got to get some movement going. They got to set some picks. There's a long shot, and that's not going to do it on goaltender Stacy. Timeout called by Kahnawake. The long layoff may have been affecting the Akwesasne Thunder. Of course, they're without one of their main cogs on offense as well, Marcus Thundercloud. He's back in Wisconsin. Ill, hopefully he's back for Sunday's game. The Thunder can ill afford to go down by 4 against this hungry Kahnawake Hunter team. They smell it. They're doing some very good offensive plays out there, moving around on defense. Kane Murphy's out there, along with McKinney. Murphy wearing 71. Jim McKinney out there as well, wearing number 2. No shot clock. Sandin brought it down to Buck Tooth Jr., down to Suggle Rice, back to Buck Tooth Jr. They pull the goalie. They've got a play set up. They got 6 players. 5 seconds remaining. Here's the play behind the net. They come back out. Oh, and there's a shot on goal, but it's tipped away by the Thunder. And that'll be it for period number 1. And what a period it was.
Shots on goal in the first period by Kahnawake, 17. And the Thunder, 16.
Shots on goal favor Kahnawake 17-16. On the scoreboard, they're leading 6-3.
To the kids on the floor, you must have a helmet.
Go down the
Out on the floor, but you must wear a helmet.
Going to go down the scoring for you in the first period. Soon we bring it up here on our handy-dandy iPhone. Well, I'll tell you what, if the Thunder don't know they're in a series, they do now. Because the Kahnawake Hunters have come out flying after the Thunder scored 2 goals, took a 2-1 lead. That's the only lead the Thunder had. And that came at 2:52 in the game. And both goals were scored by Blayton Hobbs Thompson. A shorthanded effort at 2:16, making it 1-0. And then Owen Rice made it 1-1 when he scored a power play marker. That made it 1-1. Then a 2:52, Blaine Hopp scored, making it 2-1. And then getting on the scoreboard was Tuax. Tuax made it 2-2. And then at 5:33, Hyundai Albany made it 3-2 for the Kahnawake Hunters. And then Tyson Sunday tied it up at 3-3 at 7:41 with an assist going to River Porter and Teaguila de Barrero. But then Lohaha Stacy with an assist to Thailand Daibo made it 4-3, and Kahnawake never looked back. Saganuguat Salunis for Rice with an assist from, assisted on a goal by Brett Bucktooth, along with Tuax. That coming at 7:41, or rather 8:03, making it 5-3. And then at 10:11, getting on the scoreboard was Brett Bucktooth Jr., making it 5-3 rather. And then the sixth goal was scored by Sugo Rice with an assist going to Lagoina Elijah and Tuax. So that's the way it ended here in period number 1. Kahnawake leading 6-3. We're going to take a timeout for the pause for the cause, and we'll be back shortly before the start of period number 2. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to period number 2. I'll tell you what, Kahnawake has served notice that this is going to be a tough series for the Akwesasne Thunder to win. Playing some really good defensive lacrosse and playing some good offense as well. The Thunder are not passing the ball around like they normally do on offense, but that is due to the fact that the man-to-man coverage that the Kahnawake Hunters are employing on defense really doing a number on the Akwesasne Thunder. Alex Delarmy and the rest of the crew trying to get shots off. They've been deflected several times. They've had a couple of passes, they had one pass intercepted and almost a couple more intercepted as they tried to pass the top of the key. They're trying to pass the ball inside the restraining line, which is a far out. You take a look at Kahnawake, they're inside or just outside of that dotted line, getting the ball in close. So the Thunder have to tighten up defensively, and they have to pass the ball around offensively and get going. Off the face-off, Brown wins it. Can he pick up the loose ball? Yeah, they do. Thunder come down. Trace Hill with it. Trace Hill passes back. Now it's picked up by the Thunder. They're trying to get their offense out there. They got 15 seconds on the shot clock. Barrera with it. Barrera with a shot, and he hit Stacy in the helmet with it. Ball is loose in the 30 seconds for the Thunder. They've got to score the next goal for sure. Sunday on the far side passes off, or rather River Porter. Here's Foster for the shot on goal. Rebound picked up by Sunday. Oh, and he almost had a goal. As he went one way, he come back the other way. Sunday with it, we're taking a pass from Delarmy. Delarmy in close. Shoots. Oh, got a shot off, and he just missed that far side. Wow. Casey Lahash looking big in that net. Owen Rice with it. Failed to get the ball. Picked up there by the Thunder. Oh, they overstepped it. Picked up there again by the Thunder. Clayton Hobbs-Thompson, who's checked from behind. And it's going to be a Thunder ball in a fresh 30 seconds. That could have been called cross-checking as well. Just to start here, the second period, the score is 6-3. Walking in, here's a shot there. The Sunday shoots. He scored! Oh my! Sunday undressed goaltender Lahash. Making it 6-4, cutting that deficit to 2. Coming at 1:18 here at period number 2. Here's a call. Off the face-off, they battle for it. Coming away is Van Dummelen, but Brown picks it up for Thunder. Brown will have it, and he passes back over to McKinney. McKinney, headband. There's a front and shot. There's another shot on goal. Goaltender was Stacy, made the save on that. Thompson gets an assist. Here's Owen Rice coming in and shoots. Oh, and a big save there by goaltender Delarmy, as Rice had him standing straight up, and he tried to go 5-hole, and Delarmy said, not this time. Coming back, the Thunder putting the pressure on. They're starting to move around now out there. Dupree David with it. Pass to the far side to Porter. Porter comes off to check at Dupree David. Passes behind the net. We've seen that now from the Thunder. Coming around the spot with a shot. There's a save. Ball is loose. Picked up by the Hunters, and they come back down into the offensive thrust. Picked up by Nugent. Reese Nugent leaves it there. Picked up there by Elijah. Elijah coming up by being cross-checked there by Carson Mitchell. Elijah with it now. Passes to Suggo Rice. Suggo Rice comes off the pick. Passes down low. There's a shot on goal. A good pick and roll and give and go there with Albany. Now the ball is coming back. Thunder will get it. They almost throw it away. They do. Bladen Hobbs-Thompson had 2 Hunters on him, and everybody broke towards the bench. The Thunder back defensive lane. Sandin with it. Sandin passes down over to Diabo. Dival passes into the corner and it comes back to a loose ball, and Delarmy will pick it up. Delarmy with a long pass. Picking it up is going to be Alex Delarmy. Alex Delarmy brings it into the zone. He'll pass back out to Fothrop. Fothrop on the far side. Down low to Barrero. Barrero to Thompson. Here's a pass coming through to a cutter. That failed to click. And coming back the other way will be the Hunters. 6-4 the score. 16:34 remaining here in period number 2. Two-Axe with it. Passes over to Nugent. Nugent trying to get around the check. He does. He was checked nicely on the play by the defense. And the Thunder will come out with the ball. Oakes with it. Ronan Oakes gets around the check. Looking for someone to pass to. He does. To River Porter. Porter now will have to set it up with 17 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a Delarmy trying to get a shot off. He does. Saved there by goaltender Casey Lahash, but that shot's coming from far out. And Lahash has seen it. There's no screen. What they need to do is the Thunder need to set a pick, and that shooter has to come around that pick in the shooting mode already and let it go, creating a pick of the two, or a screen rather, of the two players that are setting the picks. Dival with it. Dival goes through the middle, gets checked on the play. The ball is loose. Sugar Rice lost control of it. Picked up by the Thunder.
Let's go Thunder! Let's go Thunder!
Thunder come back with the ball. Thompson with it. Goes around the pick of Delarmy. Delarmy gets it back. Goes in close. Delarmy shoots. Hit a big save there. Delarmy tried to go 5-hole. He faked up high and he went down low. Stacey was equal to the task. Now Kahnawake coming into the zone. Game number 1 of this Eastern Final. Owen Rice with it, the #1 leading scorer for Kahnawake and in the Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League. Bucktooth Jr. Bucktooth Jr. trying to come off a pick. He does. Lets the shot go. Bounce shot that just missed the open corner. Missed by about a foot. Here's a sidearm shot that went far. Into the stands it goes. And the Thunder will regain control of the ball. Chase Hill with it, drops it off for Fothrop. Fothrop will go to the far side, down low. Barrero's out there, so is River Porter. Back to Delarmy near side. Delarmy being watched by Sideer. Sideer has the pick, and there's a shot on goal from Tyson Sunday. Those are coming from far off, and that's not going to do. Somebody's got to cut through the middle for the Thunder to get that in-close shot. They seem to have tightened up defensively in the second period so far. The Thunder have. Sugar Rice with it. Passes over to Dival. Dival now passes back on the outside to Elijah. Elijah trying to get a pick and roll. He doesn't. Here's a long shot. They score! Kehoe Lalono. Dival. 5-hole once again on goaltender. 7-4. 5:53 that goal.
Kahnawake goal.
Here's the goal.
Number 51. The Winkle one. Assist to number 6. Winnie Elijah.
Lagowina Elijah.
Are up 2-Axe.
And 2-Axe gets another assist as well.
3 seconds.
Now Kahnawake moves it over the hill, tries to go low. Goaltender Delarmy makes the save. Coming back the other way. Chase Hill gives the ball off. Down low to Fothrop. He'll go to the other side. Now Sunday gives it back to Delarmy. Somebody's got to get down low and set the picks. And somebody's got to get down that crease inside. There's a shot. There's a rebound. Another shot. Good save by Stacey. Sunday took the first shot. The rebound came out to Fothrop. He had a shot on goal. And Stacey made the save there. Kahnawake. Into the zone they come. Down to Albany. Albany on the far side. Here's Owen Rice. Owen Rice gets around the check. He got hit with a two-handed slash into the face area. That's going to be probably a 4 or 5 minute major. Let's see what referee Garrison calls. It's only going to be a 2-minute. And that's going to be on, I believe that's Kane Murphy.
Thunder penalty to number 71, Kane Murphy. 2 minutes for slashing.
That could have
7 minutes, 7 seconds.
That could have easily been a 4-minute or a 5-minute major. Up on top, running at the top of the key, going to be Sandin. Sandin paces down to Bucktooth on the right-hand side. Back on the other side, it goes to Rice. Comes around a pick, lets the shot go, quick stick. Oh, and a good save there by goaltender Delarmy, as they had Suggo Rice open on that quick stick to the left of goaltender Delarmy. They pick up the ball, Rice does. And the ball goes to the Kahnawake bench, picked up by Bucktooth Jr. My great nephew out there from Onondaga, Bucktooth Jr. Wearing number 16, passes back out to Sendin. Sendin to Rice. Owen Rice passes down low. They pass the ball around. This is reminiscent of a Thunder power play where everybody gets to touch the ball, then they start moving. Rice from far out, lets a low shot go. Goaltender Delarmy makes the save. Here's a long lead pass coming down for Clayton Hobbs-Thompson, but he couldn't catch the pass, and Owen Rice will pick it up and come back onto the offense for the Hunters. 50 seconds and counting on a penalty to Murphy. Kahnawake will set it up with 19 seconds and counting on the shot clock. Back out to Bucktooth Jr. Here's a backhand pop to quick stick. They shoot. Oh, and a big save there by Delarmy. Boy, oh boy, they passed that ball around on that faceoff. Came to the right side, went down low to stick side on Delarmy, and then come back to his glove side. Clayton Hobbs-Thompson being checked off the ball from behind. So the ball will go to the Thunder, and they'll have a fresh 30 with 21 seconds remaining to penalty to Murphy. This is a big kill for the Thunder. They're down by 3 goals. 7-4, Kahnawake leads in game 1 of this Eastern Final. Everybody's shocked here except the Kahnawake faithful. There's a shot on goal. They score! Tyson Sunday with a seeing eye shot with the ball. Somehow squeezed in past goaltender Lahash. He wasn't square to the shooter. That coming at 9:03, making it 7-5. Short-handed goal. It's his second goal of the period. Kahnawake takes control of the ball. Hobbs-Thompson gets an assist.
3 seconds.
The ball is loose. Picked up by Tuax. Tuax passes out to Rice. Suggo Rice with a long shot. And goaltender Delarmy makes the save. There's a long lead pass coming out to the offense. Picked up there by Delarmy, one-on-one. Delarmy does a sidestep, trying to get in, couldn't get a shot off as the angle was too tight. Ball comes back out to Barrero. Barrero passes it back down to Delarmy. Landon Dupree David out there. Delarmy tries to do a swim move. Checked on the play, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Picked up by Barrero. Barrero now looking for the far side to Fawthrop. Fawthrop looking to get a shot. He does. Goaltender makes the save. Now coming back the other way will be the Hunters. 7-5 to score, 9:54. Very tight game here at the Enola Logo Arena. On the far side, it's going to be Tuax with it. Tuax passes back off to Owen Rice. Owen Rice passes it back out to Sendin. And there's another violation, moving violation, picked up there by the Thunder. Coming in close. Here's Thompson with a shot on goal. Rebound. Oh, and it was in the crease. Thompson had that far side picked. And goaltender Lahash just got his left shoulder on it. And coming back the other way are the Hunters. Owen Rice down low, gets around the check of Kane Murphy. It does try to. Murphy cut him off at the pass. Now it's picked up by Sendin. Sendin back out top. They pass the ball around. Good movement by the Hunters. Here's Bucktooth with a shot on net that went wide. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Rice lets it go. Tries to go behind the net. And it's picked up by the Thunder. Thunder picking the ball. That's Barrero with it, being met already by a checking Norton. Picked up there by Thompson, they got to get down lower inside that restraining line. Back out to Thompson. Thompson down low. Where's the picks, boys? Where's the picks? And coming across was Barrero with that pick that Sunday had thrown, but he missed the ball. Now coming back is Foster. Foster. Here comes a swim move by Delarmy. Can't get in there. Lost control of the ball. Hill comes out. So does King. So does Oakes. And so does Murphy coming out on defense. And Schoenecker. Reese Nugent with a shot on goal. Oh, and he tried to go low on goaltender Delarmy. He just got a piece of it. Fresh 30 seconds for the Hunters. 8:17 remaining here in period number 2. 7-5 for the Hunters. Now here's a long shot behind the net. They try to go swim pass, but he stepped in the crease. Tried to go a dive and swim shot from behind the net by Nugent, but he was in the crease. Thunder come back on offense. Delarmy with it, coming down low. Delarmy trying to get in there, leaves it for Sunday. Sunday, quick stick. No, it's not. Oh, there's a rebound shot. Oh, and another save. Beautiful save by Lahash. As he was down and out, Barrero had him at his mercy, but somehow Lahash made the save. Those are the kind of plays that the Thunder have to keep doing. Picked up there by Bucktooth Jr. Bucktooth Jr. trying to get a pass. There's a shot. Scores. Green shot. That was a total screen shot. Bucktooth passed it off. All when he came around the pick, there were 3 players, 2 Thunder and Bucktooth Jr. And that pass came from the pick, and Delarmy had no chance on it. Caught him short side.
Kahnawake goal was scored by number 11, Albany.
Hunter Albany scores the goal.
The number 51, Rihard Diabo. And number 16, Brett Bucktooth.
Yeah, Diabo and Bucktooth Jr. get assists. Now coming back the other way, the Hunters will have it as the Thunder turn the ball over once again. 8-5 to score. Really good crowd on hand here tonight at the Enola Gordon. There's another shot saved there by goaltender Delarmy. That came from far out. Picked up by the Thunder. They'll come into the zone offensively. Sunday has it. Down low he'll go to the near side. 22 seconds on the shot clock. There goes a cutter. That was Foster. Didn't get the ball. Here's Barrero with it, trying to go around his pick. He does. He tried to go top side, high in the corner. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson behind the net. Picked up by Sunday. Sunday with a shot on net. Goaltender made the good save as Sunday tried to dive across the crease. He did and tried to go far side, but goaltender Stacy got his left arm on it. Back into the corner it goes. Picked up by Elijah for Kahnawake. Elijah trying to move off the check there, and he does. In close, there's a shot on net. Oh, a good cut made there by Nugent, and he got the shot off, but Delarmy made the save. He was wide open coming through that little lane. Here's Sunday with it, trying to go low. Picked up there by the Thunder. Delarmy, but he was in the crease area. Coming back the other way and pulling up will be Norton with it. He'll leave the ball off there for Elijah. Elijah goes down low, being watched there by Hops Thompson. Elijah on the half wall, passes back out top to Owen Rice. Owen Rice letting his charges play. What they're doing is they're spreading out the Thunder defense and making those pick and rolls a lot easier. There's a long shot. Goaltender Delarmy makes the save. The farther that the Thunder spread out their defense, the more easier it is for the Hunters to open up those pick and rolls and have those open lanes. Thunder come back in, 8-5, 5:32 remaining. Sunday with it, that's a shot go. That went wide and low. It comes back out, it's going to be backing over, and the Thunder will relinquish the ball. Hallett called it backing over, but it's going to be a Thunder ball, I do believe. There's going to be a penalty. Penalty on the play. Going to Van Dummelen. 2 minutes for elbowing. Thunder on the power play. And they lose control of the ball already. Wow, unreal. The Thunder not really the team that we've seen throughout the season. Now coming down, it's
number 2.
Here's Kahnawake in the crease. Now the Thunder, they got to watch that from behind, picked up there by the Thunder. Now they come into the zone. They got to set up the power play with 22 seconds remaining. Foster with a note. Back to Delarmy. Delarmy at the top to Sunday. Sunday will run the power play from the top. Back over to Barrero. Barrero down low. This is the Thunder we've seen. They pass the ball on, then they start moving. Now comes out to Barrero. Behind the net it goes, and they try to stuff it inside. And Foster had the shot, but they should get a 30 seconds. A new 30 seconds on the clock. But that's going to go back to the Kahnawake Hunters. 21 seconds on the shot clock. And they'd rather kill that off with 1:03, the penalty. Going to Van Dummelen. Now dropping the ball, Summer Rice. Picked up there by the Thunder. Kane Murphy, Kane Murphy shoots low. Good save there by goaltender Lahash. The ball is loose, and it's picked up by the goaltender. Picked up there by Kane Murphy. Here's the Thunder breaking down the line. That was Landon David. There's a shot on goal, and Delarmy had Kane, or rather on the far side, he had a wide open guy on the crease, and he decided to take it in and do the shot. He would have been better off to pass to the guy that was open and nobody on him. "15 seconds remaining in that penalty. They're going to kill it, and then they're going to be, they got to get a shot on net anyway. Coming through there is Big Diabo, number 51. Checked on the play. The Thunder will have control of the ball. They come into the zone. The Thunder bounce pass down to Thompson. Thompson down to Sunday. Back to Thompson and close. Oh, there's a shot on goal. Good play. Give and go. Right on the top of the crease, and Thompson got a good shot off. But a better save. There's a long shot, and goaltender Delarmy makes the save. 3 minutes remaining in period number 2. Thunder still down by 3, 8-5. Picking it up is Carson Mitchell. Mitchell will pass to the Thunder for Sunday coming out of the bench. Sunday with it. Sunday with the ball. There's a cutter going down. That was Carson Mitchell. Down low on the crease. Mitchell shoots. Scores! Now if they can score one more or two more before the period is over, it sets the tone for period number 3.
Thunder goal scored by number 16, Alex Delorier.
So the Van Dummelen wins the face-off, but Tyson Sunday picks it up, trying to work his way in there, but there were four Hunters there. Sunday trying to work his way in, he does. Shoots, he scores! Oh my, what a goal by Sunday! Makes it 8-7. Unassisted. His 3rd goal of the game. Watch the crease, boys. He's wide open. On the crease.
39 seconds.
17:39, the time of the goal. Thunder coming in. There's another shot on goal. And Lahash makes the save. Nobody said it was going to be easy against the Hunters. 8-7, 1:50 remaining. The Thunder have come back from a 3-goal deficit. Nugent with it. Nugent passes down low. Now he's going down low. Murphy has it. Had the cutter, rather. Now on the far side, here's a pass back to Owen Rice. A shot. He's checked on the play. Coming back the other way. It's going to be Kane Murphy. Murphy will go off. Leaves it there for Delarmy. Delarmy leaves it there for Thompson. Thompson gives it to Porter. Barrero goes behind the net, trying to pass it, give it goal to see if they can get that slam dunk, but it didn't happen. 1 minute remaining.
1 minute remaining in the period. Last minute to play.
The Thunder will get the ball back as there's 15 seconds on the shot clock. Now coming in, Bucktooth Jr. with a shot on goal and a good save there by goaltender Delarmy as Bucktooth went 5-hole. And Delarmy was equal to the task. Coming back the other way with 38 seconds remaining. It's Barrero with it, passes down low. They've got the numbers they're looking for. Now coming down is Sunday. Sunday has a wide open lane. Shot right into the belly pad, right into the chest area of the big K on the Kahnawake Hunter goaltender Lahash. And it's going to be a timeout. There's going to be a penalty for delay of game. Under penalty.
Kahnawake penalty, a bench minor for having too many players on the floor.
Too many men on the floor.
35 seconds.
Serving a penalty will be Teho Wilonu, Norton, or Diabo rather. No 30-second clock, 25 seconds left. I thought they would have pulled Norton, or rather Delarmy. Sunday passing back and forth to Barrero as they're going to wait. Now it goes down to Delarmy, tries to pass across the crease. The ball is loose, picked up there by the Hunters, and nobody's back on defense. And here comes Bladen Hobbs-Thompson. There's a shot on goal that went wide with only 3 seconds left, so that'll do it for period number 2. So the Thunder have crawled back into this game, making it a 1-goal game, 8-7.
Period by Kahnawake 18 for a 2-period total of 35. And the Thunder 25 for a 2-period total of 41.
The Thunder are
players and officials have cleared the playing surface.
the Thunder are getting shots on goal. They outshot Kahnawake 21-18. Overall, it's 41-35 for the Thunder, but they trail on the scoreboard by a score of 8-7. What an action-packed game this is. I'm going to try to give you the scoring as we bring it up here. Tyson Sunday scored at 118 with an assist going to Landon Dupuis David and Dagalunya Adaga Thompson, making it 6-4. Kahnawake got on the board with a goal by Teho Wilonu Diabo. Lagawina Elijah assisting, Howie Tuax assisting as well. That made it 7-4 at 5:53. And then Tyson Sunday scored again at 5:53. Or rather 9:02 to make it 7-5 with an assist going to Bladen Hobbs-Thompson. That was a short-handed marker. Then Dehante on Albany with an assist going to Teho Wilonu, Diabo, and Brett Bucktooth. He scored at 7:28, making it 8-5. And then the Thunder got on the board. Alex Delarmy with an assist going to Tyson Sunday and Teo Galate Barrero rather, making it 8-6. And then Tyson Sunday scored at 17:39, or rather 2:39, or 17:39 to that third period, with 2:21 remaining, made it 8-7, and that's the way we end period number 2. Wow, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this is a barn burner here at the Enola Go Arena. Many thanks to our sponsors, Mohawk Duty Free, located at 77B Deserano, Ontario, and Tyendinaga. Find them online at mohawkdutyfree.ca or on Facebook or Instagram, Mohawk Duty Free, or call 613-396-2753 for more information. Akwesasne Mohawk Casino Resort, located on 873 State Route 37, Hogansburg, New York. Find them on Facebook, Akwesasne Mohawk Casino, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Mohawk Casino, one word. Plan your next visit on their website at themohawkcasino.com. Can-Am Convenience, located at 235 here on International Road on Kahnawake. Akwesasne. For more information, visit their website at canamcstore.ca, Facebook and Instagram at Can-Am Convenience, or call 343-867-5081. Red Fox Gas and Convenience, located on 23 Johnny Mac Lane in Akwesasne. Find them on Facebook at Red Fox Gas or call 518-358-3100. Corner Convenience and More, located at 181 Park Avenue in Messina, New York. Find them on Facebook at Corner Convenience and More or call 315-705-4070. Many thanks to our sponsors and the Akwesasne Thunder Lacrosse Club for bringing you this live stream play-by-play. And I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, what a game we got here. Back and forth action. The Thunder have crawled their way back into the game. I know a lot of people are not used to hearing that. Usually the Thunder are taking a lead, but I'll tell you what, Kahnawake are the real deal here at the Kahnawake Arena. They jumped out to a 3-2 lead and never looked back after it was 3-3. Took a 5-3 lead, a 5-3 lead, and then a 6-3 lead after period number 1. Then it was 6-4 for Thunder scoring, 7-4 for Kahnawake, then 7-5, but then 8-5 for Kahnawake, and then 8-6 and 8-7 is how we ended up with period number 2. Dennis Shosey here, giving you the play-by-play, along with Osanadeka Mitchell, bringing you the fine camera play as we come to you live from the Kahnawake, for the home of the Kahnawake Arena, the home of the Akwesasne Thunder. Luelis Mitchell trying to get his charges all grouped together. They did come back out and played a very strong period, out shooting the Hunters. Hunters have been prone to being outshot in the playoffs, usually giving up anywhere from averaging 57 shots a game. However, the Thunder only have 41 so far. A nice packed arena here at the Kahnawake Arena. Glad you could join us on this Thursday night. Game 1 of the Eastern Final between the Akwesasne Thunder and the Kahnawake Hunters on Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League playoff action. The other action is set to take place with St. Catharines in Guelph in the West, and the winners will collide for the Ontario Junior B Lacrosse title and the right to go to the Founders Cup. Right now, the Thunder are playing in the words of Luelis Mitchell, this is our championship. We have to win this series against Kahnawake. We have to play with consistency, and I think they found their legs much more better in that second period than they did in the first, and they were pushing the issue. And goaltender Delarmy has really picked up his game. 5 goals of the 8 have gone 5-hole on Delarmy, so they seem to have found a weak spot on Delarmy, but Delarmy has been true to the task, stopping a number of shots in that period to ensure that the Thunder are only down by 1. And on the same token, Casey Lahash has been outstanding for the Kahnawake Kahnawake Hunters as well. So we're going to take a break, ladies and gentlemen, and come back to bring you the play-by-play for period number 3. The score here at the end of 2 periods of play is the Kahnawake Hunters 8 and the Akwesasne Thunder 7. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the start of period number 3. We got a minute and a half to go. Garrison and Hallett, the referees for tonight, really calling a good game, letting the boys play lacrosse. Even Steven and penalties for both sides. Only one power play goal scored by the Kahnawake Hunters as Loyalist Mitchell makes his way out. Delarmy comes out. The Thunder have to come out. This is their period. That has to be their period. The Thunder have really tightened up in that second period. They played a lot better lacrosse. But one of the things that we noticed that the Kahnawake Hunters are doing is taking 5-on-5. They leave the 2 crease men alone to watch the 2 low guys on their team, but they bring the 2 point men out high to bring out the Thunder's 2 point men. And what that does is it opens up space between the point man and the crease man, and that's when the Kahnawake Hunters start doing a pick and roll, and they pack it back in slowly. And you'll see that the goal that they scored on Delarmy was a prime example of that in the first period. Bucktooth set a pick as he was moving down low, and Albany took care of it, and he used everybody as a screen off the face-off. Controlled there by the Thunder as Van Dummenum lost the draw to Brown. Thunder with control of it. Fawthrop with it. Passes back out to Barrero. Sunday working the top. It's a power play. And what will happen there? Something about a glove touching the ball or something, but the Thunder. But picking it up is Elijah. Elijah now back out to Bucktooth Jr. Brett Bucktooth Jr. being watched there by Karsten Mitchell. Bucktooth trying to get away from him. He does a spinorama. Mitchell still on him. Murphy's there as well. Now the shot does a spinorama by Bucktooth as he gets it back out to Elijah. Elijah back over to right. Right tries a backhand shot, and it bounced off the back wall into the mesh. Picked up there by the Thunder as they bring it back out. Picked up there by Thompson. Thompson passes down low to Fawthrop. Fawthrop to Barrero. Back out to Sunday. Sunday back to Barrero, and he faked the pass and is intercepted by the Hunters, and the ball is loose, picked up by the Thunder once again as they ganged up on Elijah.
Here's a door prize ticket.
Thunder working on a power play. 15 seconds left in the power play. Tracy Sunday moves in, fakes the shot, lets it go. Picked up there by the Hunters.
For a door prize.
Picked up there by Gear. Coming out on the far side, Albany down low, passes back out to Sluggo Rice. Carter King will say I'm hit. Ran into a pick there set by Diabo. Now here comes to Rice. Rice lets the overhand shot go low. Saved by goaltender Delarmy, picked up by the Thunder, and they were getting control of the ball. Good loose ball. Possession by the Thunder. Coming in is Fawthrop on the right-hand side. Now he passes out to the far side to Sunday. Sunday will go down into a shot along the half wall. Sunday being watched there by the defenseman. That's Stacy. Stacy with Sunday on him. Stacy, quick stick. Oh, and Fawthrop was there wide open, and he just couldn't control it. Now behind the net with 4 seconds remaining, they got to shoot. Barrero shoots, and there's a save there by goaltender Lahash as they hit him right in the cave. Now the Hunters bring the ball into the zone. Sandin with it, passes but out to Rice. Rice lets the shot go. That went far. Now it's the Hunters shooting the ball from far out. Good defense by the Thunder. They just need to get a goal now. Picked up there by River Porter. Oh, he steps around to check. He had that lane shut off. Back there by Van Dummelen defensively. Now Thompson with it. Tries to go in low. Passes back out. Delarmy with a shot that went off the shoulder pad of goaltender Stacy, as Delarmy had a lot more room to move in. Barrero with a fresh 30. Barrero with a shot that goes wide. Picked up there by Thompson. Down low it goes, and failing to pick it up was Delarmy, but picked up there by Thompson with a shot on goal. He's trying to go far side, low, about hip side, and picked up there by goaltender Stacy. The Thunder, as this game winds down, 16:24 remaining. A quarter of the way through the period. The Thunder watching the Hunters closely as the defense for the Thunder has really taken off here. Started on the second period. It's really picked it up here in the third period. Here's Rice with a shot on goal. He scored! Rice worked out of the corner. Restores a 2-goal lead for the Hunters. Making it 9-7.
Kahnawake goal was scored unassisted by number 4, Owen Rice. Time 3 minutes, 56 seconds.
3:56 he scores unassisted. Kahnawake with a 2-goal lead. The Thunder just can't seem to get close enough. They've got within 1 goal. They did held a lead briefly in the first period. They haven't done anything since to try to get the lead. They've come as close as 1 goal rather. They just can't seem to get that goal to go ahead. 15 minutes remaining. Here's a shot on goal, low on goaltender. Delarmy makes the save, picked up there by Brown. Brown coming out to the center court area. Brown leaves it there for Barrero. Barrero goes around a check. Barrero trying to come in close. Gets a stiff check there by big number 5. That's Diable. Tylen Diable with the check. Now Barrero comes off, there's a shot on net. Goaltender Stacy makes the save. And if you're seeing the shots as we're seeing, there's not going to do much open space on Stacy. They're hoping that they're going to find an open spot from that far out. It's not going to happen on goaltender Stacy, unless there's a screen. Elijah with the ball. Elijah passes over the far side to Norton. Norton looking down the middle, coming across the pick. There's a moving pick and a cross check. So the ball will go back to the Thunder, picked up there by Karsten Mitchell. Karsten Mitchell trying to go down net. He's pushed aside, but he shoots, he scores! Making it 1 goal again. He beat his defenseman on the play. That was Kahnawake on defense. Got a step on him. Karsten Mitchell. 5:16, making it 9-8, a 1-goal game again.
Thunder goal was scored unassisted by number 6, Karsten Mitchell.
Unassisted. Thunder win control of the ball. Would be nice to get a goal right here. Falter with it. Delarmy trying to work down low, but he's working, being checked over by Stacy. Now the ball's picked up by Sunday. Sunday has quick stick. There's a shot on net. Rebound comes back out to Barrero. Comes in close. Shoots. A save made there by goaltender Stacy. Coming back the other way. Going to be Jensen White. Jensen White with it. Jensen White with a shot on goal that went wide. Sidearm shot. Ball went into the crowd. Jensen White, he of Akwesasne, is playing for the Kahnawake Hunters. The Thunder will pick up the ball. Porter has it. 14 minutes remaining here in period number 3. The score 9-8 for the Hunters here at the Kahnawake Arena in the barn of the Thunder. Falter with it. Passes on the far side. Thompson with it. Sidesteps the check. Kent used the pick. Here's a shot overhand that went wide. They got to get a shot on that, but they're going to be called for back and over. And Rice will let the ball go into the corner, and he'll set up shop in his favorite spot down low. Sendin's out there on high as well. Bucktooth Jr. has it. Back out to the top to Sugar Rice, to Sendin. Sendin now to Sugar Rice, or rather Owen Rice. Owen Rice will kick out the pick. Here it comes back out to Sugar Rice. Sugar Rice to Bucktooth, the give and go. There's a shot on net, really good play. Give and go by Bucktooth Jr. and Rice. Set up beautifully. Here's a long lead pass. Breakaway for the Thunder. Shot, oh, and a big save by goaltender Lahat as Ronan Oakes had a breakaway. and he was denied by Lahash. Stick side arm pad save. Albany with it, back out on top to Elijah. Elijah down close to the crease side. And it's a save there off the shot of Diable. Ball goes to the Hunters with a fresh 30. Very tight game here. Akwesasne leading in shots, 49-40, down 9-8 by 1 goal. Here's a long shot, a goal by Diable. And a save there by goaltender Delarmy. Sunday with it. Passes down low into the corner to Barrero. Barrero one-on-one. Passes back out to Thompson. Thompson going down low. Thompson trying to set the pick. Here's a pass coming out to Foster trying to get a shot off. Now it's Barrero. Barrero passes over to Thompson. A shot on goal. And goaltender Lahash gobbles that up. Bucktooth Jr. on the half wall, skating down low with Hobbs Thompson on him. There's a wraparound check. Bucktooth says, I better pass it back out, and he does. Elijah passes back over to Albany. Albany about to Bucktooth Jr. Bucktooth Jr. trying to come across the pick. Oh, and it's picked up there nicely by the Thunder. And now there's Luke Lazor out there with the Woody, feeding it to Bucktooth Jr. There's a long shot. Nice, good shot, side-on shot. Coming off the stick of Jacoby Sandin, that goaltender Delarmy had to be sharp on. Now coming back the other way, Sunday into the offensive zone. He'll go down along in the office where he goes along the half wall. Sunday trying to pack it in. Passes back off, picked off there by the Hunters. Picked up there by Sideer. He pulls up. 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Suggo Rice with it. Being watched high up there by Karsten Mitchell. Ball is loose. Picked up by the Thunder. There's a long pass from Delarmy to Sunday. Sunday with 2 men to beat decides to pull up. Leaves it for Delarmy. Delarmy down low. Oh, and he could walk right in. That was Fotham. He could have walked right in before the defense was out there setting up. But he failed to negotiate that with himself, and then pass it back out. There's a long pass to Sunday. Now Sunday's got to get a shot off, and he does. Behind the net. They jump, they score! Oh my, what a save goal! It's now a 9-9 game with 10:45 remaining. That goal coming at 9:15 off the stick of Alex Delarmy. Here's the call. Off the face-off, picked up there by the Hunters.
Number 44, Grayson Sunday.
Sunday will get the call on a goal.
And number 7,
Dogalugia Dogga Thompson picks up an assist. Here's a long shot, fake windup. Comes over to the near side. Picked up there by Elijah. Back to Diable with a shot on net, and goaltender Delarmy makes the save. And the Thunder looking to take the lead. They haven't had the lead since 2:52 of period number 1. They tied this game up, battling back. River Porter down low, he does the cutting. Comes back out to Delarmy. Delarmy looking for someone to pass. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Fotham with it. Delarmy goes behind the net. Fotham comes out high. And there's a moving pick there by Barrero. And there's going to be a cross-check penalty. I don't understand that because Kahnawake does the same thing. They cross-check on the pick. Garrison makes the call. Now, when the Thunder have done that in this game, they give the ball back, and there's no penalty. Owen Rice is out there, setting up at the point will be Sendin. Jacoby Sendin with it. Owen Rice on the far side is Bucktooth Jr. with it. Passes over to Owen Rice. There's the cutter going through. That's Sendin. Now Owen Rice with it as they try to pack up that middle. Waiting for Owen Rice to have the shot. Passes down low. Back to Rice. He'll take that shot. And it's up, fired wide. Picked up by the Thunder. Picked up there by Trace Hill. Trace Hill coming down with the ball. Hill looking to pass it back. He does. It'll go back to Sunday. Sunday with it. Now they'll look to kill off precious seconds on that penalty to Barrero. Thunder will control it. Fothrop. And the Hunters are just as good to leave them out there, because they'll get the ball back in 30 seconds. Tracy Sunday has, there's a shot, turnaround shot. And the 30-second violation clock goes. Picked up there by Deere. Deere passed it off before he goes away. Who's got the ball? Owen Rice does, as they try to play the hidden ball trick. Rice with it. Rice passes to the opposite side, on the far side to Albany. Albany now passes back to top to Sendon. Sendon back to Rice, setting up shot behind the net is Elijah. Now there's a quick second. Oh, and that failed to connect as they tried to work that give and go on the crease. Here's a long lead pass down into the zone. 27 seconds remaining in the penalty and counting. And the Thunder misplay the ball. And it's back and over. Picked up by Deere. Oh, and he's checked on the play. And Hallett, why he blowed the whistle, I don't know, because Deere had the ball. Tyson Sunday better watch it. He'll pick up another penalty as he checked Deere from behind. 18 seconds on the power play. Owen Rice back out to Elijah. Elijah back down low to Sugar Rice. Back to Owen Rice. He's looking to shoot. Owen Rice moves in close. Lets a shot go. He went low to the far side, and goaltender Delarmy makes the save. The penalty will be killed. 3 seconds remaining. Now he's out of the box. Barrero out of the box, and the Thunder will look to get the lead here. Barrero comes out with a long shot. Nope. Pulls up, fakes, looking for someone to pass to. Barrero does a spin around, gets in close, shoots, shot on goal. And the Hunters will come back, 7:38 remaining. Tie game, 9-9, 52-42, shots on net for the Thunder. Daibo comes back in, passes back out to the point to Bucktooth Jr. There's a pass coming in front, and Daibo was breaking down when he didn't have the collective negotiate the pass. Here's a long lead pass, but it's picked up there by Dupuis David. Dupuis David passes back out to Tyson Sunday. He'll leave it there for Delarmy. Fothrop goes down the middle. Now back over to Sunday along the half wall. He's being watched there by Nugent. Sunday with Nugent on him. Nugent trying to cross check. Sunday goes across, he's getting checked. Now Sunday with it, tries to pass in close to Delarmy, and it was picked off there. And the ball comes loose. Too many men on the floor for Kahnawake as they came out. And the ball goes loose into the goaltender Delarmy. As being checked on the play was Albany. Delarmy was checked there by a couple of Thunder players. 6:38 remaining. Barrero with it, trying to get around the defense of Cy Deere. Cy Deere pulls off on him. There's Sunday with a shot, sidearm shot, up high, and goaltender Lahash with the save. Pass it up to Owen Rice to Sugar Rice. Suganudak what saloon is Rice on the far side, winding up, goes behind, picked up there by the Thunder, picked up there by Blaine Hobbs-Thompson. Here's a long lead pass for Karsten Mitchell. Can he get it? Yes. Mitchell coming in, shoots. Oh! And he just missed it going to the far side between that hole between the shoulder and the chest area of goaltender Lahash, who just got a piece of it. That's the second partial breakaway for Mitchell tonight. There's a shot on goal by Bucktooth. Goes into the screened area. He'll get a full 30. 5:42 remaining, 9-9 to score here in period number 3. Glad you could join us. Elijah sets the pick. Elijah gets a pick and roll. It goes down. What a nice setup that was between Elijah and Sandin. They got to move the ball up. The Thunder lose control of the ball. They got to get it out within 8 seconds, and they don't do it. Picked up by the Hunters. Had all kinds of miscombobulation on that by the Thunder. 5:17 remaining. Next goal is crucial in this game. The Thunder defensively. Now Owen Rice being checked, passing back out. There's a shot that went high over the shoulder of goaltender Delarmy. There's another long shot, low, ball bounces, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Owen Rice trying to work his way in, he does, shot on goal, save. But Kahnawake will get the ball, it's loose. They get a fresh 30 seconds. They pass the ball back out, and there's too many men on the floor. Garrison doesn't call it, as the players were in their restraining box area. Bucktooth Jr. with it, passes over to Sandin. Now pass over to Rice, trying to swim move, he does, shoots, oh! Big save there by Delarmy! As Rice did the swim move, and he smashes his stick across the floor, there's the ball's loose, and the Thunder can't control it. They give it back. Picked up there by Kahnawake. I can't believe the Thunder are making such mistakes here late in the game. They've got to treat that ball like it's gold, because the next goal could be the winner. Hobbs Thompson gets faked out. There's a shot. There's a rebound. Oh, and it went wide. Picked up there. It was wide open net for the Hunters, and a backhand shot went wide. The Thunder throw it away again. Oh, my. 4 possessions in a row. The Thunder have given the ball away.
The winning number is 9-1.
3:39 remaining. There's a cross check there from behind from Rice on Murphy. There's a shot on goal. Saber Delarmy. The Thunder are tired on defense. They've been out there for about 3 minutes, and they've given the ball away. Trying to do a swim move coming around. There's a shot on goal. Picked up there by Kahnawake again. There's another shot and a save. And it goes, no, it doesn't. It goes back to the Thunder. Hang on to the ball this time, boys. Boy, oh boy. Possession is crucial in a tie game, especially in the playoffs. With 3 minutes remaining and counting. Faltrup with it. He's being watched out front by Deere. Behind the net it goes. Trimble, they score! Alex Delarmy with his second slam dunk and dive. 10-9, the Thunder lead with 2:56 remaining. Up the face-off, controlled by Kahnawake. Delarmy gets credit for the goal.
This is number 44, Bryson Sunday. And number 5, Dean Faltrup.
Faltrup and Sunday get assists on it. Sunday get the primary assist again. Now Kahnawake with a fresh 30 comes into the zone. Owen Rice with it. First time Thunder's had the lead. There's a shot on goal. It's hit by the defense of the Thunder. Ball is down loose. And it's going to be a turnover, and the Thunder will take control. A goal on this possession will be crucial. There's the ball coming down to the Thunder into the corner. We can't see who that is now. It was River Porter coming back out to Tyson Sunday. 2 minutes and counting. 10-9. The Thunder lead. Being watched there by the defense. Sunday trying to move in. He does a swim move. Goes low. He's in the crease.
The winner of the 50-50, Lacey Paul from Kahnawake.
Lindsey Paul, the 50-50 winner from Kahnawake. Wonder if it's any relation to my cousin Peter Paul. Now, the Hunters with 1:30 remaining, looking for the tying goal. Owen Rice with it. Rice trying to cut his way in there. He's checked on the play. He's in the crease. He's in the crease, but it wasn't called. Plain as day, you can see it from our vantage point. Now the ball is loose, picked up by the Thunder. They will get the ball. They got to get it out in 8 seconds. Got to get it out. Got to get it out, boys. They pass it down the floor. They throw it away again. Oh, my. I can't believe the Thunder are really pushing a panic button when they got to get that ball out in 8 seconds. Last minute remaining. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Kahnawake must score. Suggo Rice with it. Suggo back to Owen Rice. Owen Rice passes down the far side, descended. Owen Rice back to Albany. There's a penalty coming up. The Bet Bucktooth Jr. at the worst possible time. Oh, and he took down Jim McKinney with a wicked two-hand slash on the hips. They call it roughing, but there was a two-hand slash in there too. The Thunder will have 30 seconds on the shot clock. There's 44 seconds left on the shot clock. 10-9 for the Thunder. They can run this down and look for the best possible shot. So Sunday will stay out there, but Kahnawake's got to press the issue. Coming out is Jensen White to try to press the issue. It goes back to Sunday. Sunday to Delarmy down low. Delarmy will get it back to Sunday. They've got 10 seconds. Now they'll start moving around. Barrero with it, trying to get around Deere. Barrero with it, does a sun move, the shot on goal. And now there's going to be a timeout by the Kahnawake Hunters with 15.6 seconds remaining. Couldn't ask for a better game here at the Enola Go Arena. The Thunder had the lead early in the game. They had a 2-1 lead at 2:52 into the game. And then we take a look at when they got the lead 10-9. They got that with 2:56 remaining in period number 3. So it took them a long, long time to crawl back into a 3-goal deficit early in period number 1. They were down 6-3, 8-7 at the period number 2, but they clawed their way back to make it 10-7. Now Bladen Hobbs-Thompson is going to go all the way down into the empty net area. The ball would be picked up by Sandin. Sandin now. Sandin pushes off. 10 seconds remaining, counting. They've got to get a shot on net. The ball comes down to the right side. Owen Rice with it. He's being watched. Comes back up to Elijah with a shot on net. Saved by goaltender Delarmy. The game's over. Thunder wins. Thunder win. Thunder win. The first game 10-9. Oh my. The penalty was not the Bucktooth Jr. The penalty went to Suggo Rice. My apologies to my great nephew. My great nephew. I'm giving him a penalty when he didn't.
And the Thunder 17 for a game total of 56.
Scoring in that third period.
Game 2 in this series goes Sunday night, 7 o'clock.
With only 4 goals scored in that period, the Thunder scored 3, Kahnawake 1.
Thank you for attending this evening's
The Thunder came into this period down 8-7. They gave up a goal at 4:56, unassisted marker going to Owen Rice. And then at 5:16, an unassisted goal scored by Karsten Mitchell made it 9-8. And then at 9:15, Alex Delarmy scored his first of 2 on the night, of 2 in a row, when he dove from behind the net with a pass from Tryson Mitchell with an assist going to Degalunya Daga Thompson, making it 9-9. And for the longest time, these teams battled back and forth. Then finally, at 17:04 with 2:56 remaining, Alex Delarmy scored his second dive and jam swim move from behind the net, making it 10-9, and that's the final score. 10-9? 10-9 to score. The final score here at the Enola Go Arena. Wow. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. Want to thank our sponsors. Mohawk Duty Free, located in Deserano, Ontario. Tyndonega. Find them at MohawkDuty.freeCA. The Akwesasne Mohawk Casino, located here in Akwesasne on Route 37. Can-Am Convenience, located at 235 International Road, Kahnawake. Red Fox Gas and Convenience, located at 23 Mac Lane in Akwesasne. Corner Convenience and More, located at 181 Park Avenue, Massena, New York. Find them on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if we're going to be traveling to do the game in Kahnawake. We haven't got the word yet from the Akwesasne Thunder Brass. But for those of you that came to the game and listening to us on the air, make sure you have a nice, safe ride home. Sunday night is the next game in Kahnawake at the Sports Complex. It goes at 7 o'clock. Remember that time, at 7 p.m. in Kahnawake. Reporting for the Akwesasne Thunder Sports on behalf of Osanadeka Mitchell, the cameraman, our fine cameraman. This is Dennis Schosen reporting for the Eastern Ontario final in the Ontario Lacrosse. The final score, once again here in the first game number 1, is Akwesasne 10 and Kahnawake 9. Akwesasne leads the best of 5 series, 1-0.